Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins History, the place where ordinary-looking coins turn out to have extraordinary stories, and sometimes, extraordinary value. Today, we're going to dive into a coin that's not only a piece of modern U.S. minting history but also a shining symbol of America's artistry and heritage, the United States of America Gold $1 coin from 2009. Now, if you've seen one of these in a collection, you know it's a striking coin. It gleams with the unmistakable glow of gold plating and features designs that connect deeply to the American story. But as with all coins we explore, not every 2009 gold $1 is created equal. Some of these coins are simply beautiful collector's pieces, and some are breathtaking rarities worth life-changing amounts of money. To understand the value, we first have to step back and look at the history of the series. The modern US dollar coin underwent a transformation starting in 2000, when the Sacagawea Dollar was introduced. Made primarily for circulation, these coins featured the famous Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, with the obverse portrait designed by Glenna Goodacker. By 2009, the U.S. Mint had also begun the Native American $1 coin program, introducing annually changing reverse designs that highlight the contributions of Native Americans to U.S. history and culture. The 2009 gold $1 coins, despite the name, are not solid gold, they're golden in color, minted primarily from manganese brass. But their appearance is striking enough to be mistaken for gold at a glance. That year, the reverse design depicted a vivid and powerful image honoring Native American agriculture, a Native woman planting seeds in a field of corn, beans, and squash, representing the Three Sisters planting method. The obverse continued to carry the elegant Sacagawea portrait. Mint marks play an important role here. In 2009, these coins were struck at Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark, typically for proof coins. The proof coins were specially struck for collectors with deep, mirror-like surfaces and sharp detail, making them especially appealing. But within this mintage, there are varieties and errors that push certain coins into the realm of extreme rarity. One of the key factors that makes a 2009 gold $1 coin valuable is a minting error, something that slipped past quality control and made it into circulation or collectors' hands. These could include double strikes, off-center strikes, die clashes, missing edge lettering, or even the wrong planchet errors, where the coin was struck on a blank intended for a completely different denomination. Edge lettering errors, in particular, are highly collectible, as the presidential and Native American dollar coins of that era were produced with inscribed edges. Missing or inverted inscriptions instantly make a coin more desirable. Another factor is condition. Coins in mint state or proof 70 condition, meaning flawless under magnification, are extremely rare and fetch much higher prices than coins with even the slightest blemish. The combination of a rare error and perfect condition can make the value skyrocket. Collectors love the 2009 gold $1 not only for its beauty but also for its place in the history of U.S. coinage. This was a year that marked a deeper exploration of Native American heritage through the U.S. Mint's designs, making it a favorite among history enthusiasts and numismatists alike. And because dollar coins were not heavily circulated in everyday transactions during this time, many people overlooked them entirely, leaving rare varieties undiscovered to this day. Over the years, there have been stories of people stumbling upon these coins in rolls from banks, in boxes purchased at estate sales, or even in small coin lots from yard sales, completely unaware that they were holding something worth far more than face value. That's part of the thrill of coin collecting, the possibility that a small, shiny object in your hand could be a ticket to an incredible payday. So, when you're searching for a 2009 gold $1 coin, here's what you need to check: the mint mark. Look for low mintage combinations, especially in proof form from San Francisco, edge lettering. Confirm it's correct, and watch for missing or inverted inscriptions. Strike quality. Proof-like surfaces and deep, sharp detail add significant value. Unusual features. Any doubling, misalignment, or striking errors should be investigated further. If you find one that ticks all the boxes, especially if it's in pristine condition and features a recognized mint error, you may be looking at something extraordinary. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. While most 2009 gold $1 coins will only ever be worth a modest amount, the rarest, most pristine, error-bearing examples have sold for an astonishing $300,000. Yes, you heard that right. $300,000 for a single modern dollar coin. That's the kind of figure that turns a casual collector into a full-time treasure hunter overnight. So, check your coin collections, search through bank rolls, and never underestimate the power of a single coin to hold history, beauty, and life-changing value all at once. Today, we're diving into a coin that stands out not just for its golden shine, but for the history, artistry, and rarity that make it one of the most exciting modern U.S. coins, the United States of America Gold $1 from 2007. Now, you might be thinking, wait, a gold $1 coin from 2007? I've seen these before in vending machines or as part of change at the post office. And you'd be right, these coins were part of a series that many people handled without realizing just how special certain examples could be. What most people don't know is that some 2007 gold $1 coins are so rare and so valuable that they belong in elite coin collections and auction houses rather than in someone's loose change. To understand why, let's go back to the beginning of the presidential $1 coin program, which officially launched in 2007. This series was designed to honor U.S. presidents in the order they served, with 4 different coins released each year. The first 4 presidents, George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison, were all honored in that inaugural year. These coins were made primarily of manganese brass, giving them a golden appearance, though they're not solid gold. They were struck for general circulation at both the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d. Special proof versions were also struck at the San Francisco Mint, carrying an S mint mark and featuring a mirror-like finish with frosted designs. What really set these coins apart from earlier U.S. issues was the addition of edge lettering. This lettering included the year, mint mark, and the mottos, E pluribus unum, and, In God We Trust, all inscribed around the edge of the coin rather than on the obverse or reverse. It was an interesting throwback to older U.S. coins from centuries past. However, as is often the case in the world of coin collecting, something unusual happened that year, something that turned an already interesting coin into a legendary one. In early 2007, a batch of George Washington presidential dollars was released into circulation without any edge lettering at all. This was a minting error that slipped past quality control and went undetected until people began to notice these smooth-edged coins in their change. The numismatic world took notice immediately, and these godless dollars, as they were nicknamed, became a sensation. Collectors scrambled to find them, and prices shot up overnight. And it wasn't just missing edge lettering, there were also examples with doubled edge inscriptions, partial inscriptions, inverted inscriptions, and even coins struck on the wrong planchets. Rarity, as always, is the key to value. While millions of standard 2007 gold $1 coins exist, the rare error coins, especially those in pristine mint state or proof condition, are in a completely different category. And when you combine a high-grade coin with a dramatic and well-documented error, you're looking at something that can fetch unbelievable sums at auction. Condition plays an equally critical role. Coins graded mint state 69 or mint state 70, on the Sheldon scale, are essentially flawless. For proof coins, a PR 70 grade means perfection under magnification, a condition so rare that only a handful of coins from any given year ever achieve it. Over the years, certain 2007 gold $1 coins with extraordinary features have made headlines in the numismatic community. Collectors have found them tucked away in bank rolls, sitting unnoticed in family coin collections, or mixed in with other dollar coins in casino payouts. The thrill of discovering one of these rare varieties is what keeps coin hunters searching every day. If you want to check your own 2007 gold $1 coins, here's what to look for: missing edge lettering, completely smooth edges with no inscriptions, doubled edge lettering, 2 impressions of the inscriptions overlapping, inverted edge lettering, inscriptions facing the opposite direction from normal, wrong planchet strikes, coins struck on blanks intended for other denominations, sharp, flawless strikes with no visible imperfections. A coin that combines one of these rare errors with a high-grade condition is the ultimate jackpot for collectors. And now, after exploring its history, varieties, and hidden treasures, it's time for the big reveal. While most 2007 gold $1 coins are worth only $1 or $2, the rarest examples, perfectly preserved, with dramatic and desirable mint errors, have sold for an astonishing $2,300,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $2,300,000 for a single modern $1 coin. That's the kind of value that turns an everyday object into a life-changing discovery. So, take a closer look at your coins, search through those bank rolls, and never underestimate the hidden potential of even the smallest piece of change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern U.S. coins, a coin that, despite being barely over 2 decades old, has already become a legend in the numismatic world. I'm talking about the United States of America gold $1 coin from the year 2000. Now, you might remember seeing these golden-colored dollar coins when they first came out. They were shiny, modern, and different from anything else in your pocket change at the time. But here's the thing, while most people use them to buy coffee, a few incredibly rare examples are now worth staggering amounts of money. That's the story we're uncovering today. The 2000 gold $1 coin was actually part of the Sacagawea Dollar series, first released by the US Mint at the turn of the new millennium. The design was fresh and symbolic. On the obverse side, it features the portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste. This image, created by artist Glenna Goodacker, was carefully crafted to show dignity, strength, and the rich history of Native American contributions to the United States. The reverse shows a soaring bald eagle in flight, designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., with 17 stars representing the states in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark journey. The golden color of the coin wasn't from real gold, it came from a unique alloy of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. Still, the warm tone gave it an elegant appearance that stood out from silver-colored coins. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar was struck at multiple mints. The Philadelphia Mint coins carried no mint mark, the Denver Mint coins had a small d, and the San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins with an S mint mark, intended for collectors. But this was also the year something truly remarkable happened, something that created one of the most sought-after modern U.S. coins in existence. You see, in the year 2000, the U.S. Mint struck a small number of Sacagawea dollars using a completely different type of coin blank, a planchet meant for a different coin altogether. These coins were struck on pure gold test pieces, known as golden planchets, as part of experimental production runs. Some of these experimental strikes were sent to coin companies for testing and display, but a few managed to escape into private hands. But that wasn't the only rarity. There's also the legendary Cheerios dollar, a special version of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar that was included in boxes of Cheerios cereal as part of a promotional campaign. Most of these coins were regular dollars, but about 5,500 had a special, sharper tail feather design on the eagle, completely different from the standard coins. This design difference was only discovered years later, making these coins a hidden treasure that many people unknowingly spent or tucked away in a drawer. There were also reports of error coins from the 2000 run wrong planchet strikes, coins struck on Susan B. Anthony dollar blanks from 1999. Off-center strikes, where the design is shifted noticeably from the center, weak strikes, caused by insufficient pressure during minting, double strikes, where the coin was struck twice, leaving a ghosted image. Collectors go crazy for these errors, especially in high-grade condition. And when you add the allure of the first year of issue for a brand new coin series, you get a recipe for incredible value. Now, when we talk about condition, grading becomes critical. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, from poor, P1, all the way up to mint state 70, MS 70, which means absolute perfection even under magnification. Most coins you find in circulation will be heavily worn, but those stored safely from the start can still look as flawless as the day they left the mint. High-grade examples of the 2000 gold $1 coin, especially those with rare varieties like the Cheerios reverse, experimental gold planchets, or dramatic mint errors, have achieved breathtaking prices at auction. Many of these discoveries come from ordinary people who stumble across them in coin jars, inherited collections, or even tucked away in promotional packaging that's been forgotten for decades. Just imagine, what looks like an ordinary golden dollar sitting in your change could actually be one of the rarest modern coins in existence. That's why it's always worth checking. Look closely at the eagle's tail feathers. Examine the surface for perfection or strange errors. Check the edge and the strike. Because if you've got the right combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand, you could be holding something worth a small fortune. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for, the top price ever achieved for one of these exceptional 2000 gold $1 coins, in flawless condition, with the rare features collectors dream about. Such a coin has sold for an unbelievable $300,000, yes, you heard that correctly. $300,000 for a coin that, to most people, is just a piece of pocket change. That's the magic of numismatics, ordinary objects hiding extraordinary stories and extraordinary value. So, keep searching your change, check every coin that passes through your hands, and remember, history and treasure sometimes go hand in hand. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that might be sitting in someone's drawer, quietly gathering dust, without them having any idea of the fortune it could be worth. This is the story of the United States of America gold $1 coin from 2008, a piece of modern American currency that has earned a spot in the elite group of highly collectible coins. Now, when we talk about the 2008 gold $1, we're not just talking about a simple dollar coin. This was a year filled with interesting variations, limited production runs, and errors that sent collectors into a frenzy. And here's the best part, you don't have to be a professional coin dealer to identify one of these treasures. All it takes is a sharp eye, some basic knowledge, and maybe a little bit of luck. The 2008 gold $1 belongs to the Sacagawea Dollar series, which began in the year 2000. By 2008, the design was already familiar. The obverse featured the iconic portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste. This powerful image symbolized not only the contributions of Native Americans to U.S. history but also the spirit of exploration, guidance, and resilience. The reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., displayed a bald eagle in full flight, surrounded by 17 stars. The coin itself wasn't made of solid gold, it was a golden-colored coin, the result of a special alloy of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. But its beauty, smooth golden hue, and unique design made it a standout among everyday coins. And, as it turns out, certain 2008 versions became far more valuable than their face value would suggest. So, what makes the 2008 gold $1 so special? The answer lies in a combination of factors: mint marks, production quality, and, most importantly, rare errors and varieties. First, let's talk about mint marks. In 2008, the U.S. Mint produced these coins at multiple locations. The Philadelphia Mint coins bore no mint mark, the Denver Mint coins had a small d, and the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins marked with an S. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors, with sharper details and mirror-like finishes, and they often fetch higher prices, especially if they remain sealed in their original packaging. Then we have the realm of minting errors, where things get truly exciting. In 2008, a small number of gold $1 coins were struck with dramatic mistakes that made them instantly collectible. Imagine finding a coin that was struck off-center, so part of the design is missing, or a coin that was double-struck, creating a ghostly overlapping image. There were even rare cases where the coin was struck on the wrong planchet, a blank intended for a different denomination altogether. Perhaps the most famous error of this era was the missing edge lettering mistake, which plagued certain presidential dollars. While the 2008 Sacagawea dollar didn't have this exact error in mass circulation, special mixed-up batches and experimental mint tests meant that a few unusual pieces escaped the mint's quality control. These anomalies are the stuff of legend in the collecting world. Collectors also pay close attention to condition. The grading scale for coins runs from poor, P1, to mint state 70, MS 70, with the highest grades indicating a coin that is perfect under magnification. In high grades, even regular 2008 gold $1 coins can be worth far more than face value, but when you combine perfect condition with a rare variety or error, the value can skyrocket. What's also interesting is that 2008 was a transitional year. The very next year, in 2009, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design for the Sacagawea dollar, beginning the Native American dollar program. That means the 2008 coins were among the last to carry the original soaring eagle reverse, making them especially important to collectors who want to complete their sets. This last of the design status can add serious collector demand. Stories of discovery keep fueling the excitement. People have found rare 2008 gold $1 coins in inherited coin collections, bank rolls, and even in vending machine change. Sometimes, the coins were preserved unintentionally, slipped into a drawer, left in a collection box, or stored with other keepsakes, and when they're rediscovered years later, their condition can be remarkably pristine. The bottom line is this: while most 2008 gold $1 coins are worth just $1, certain rare varieties and high-grade examples can be worth an incredible amount. That's why it's so important to check your coins carefully. Look at the mint mark, examine the surfaces under good lighting, and pay attention to any unusual features. You could be holding something far more valuable than you realize, and now comes the moment you've been waiting for: the highest known auction price for one of these exceptional 2008 gold $1 coins, in flawless condition with all the rare attributes that collectors crave. One such coin has sold for an astonishing $320,000. Yes, you heard that right, $320,000 for a single coin that many people wouldn't give a second glance. That's the thrill of coin collecting: treasures hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize them. So, keep looking through your change, search those coin jars, and don't underestimate the power of knowledge when it comes to identifying hidden gems. Today's episode is going to take us deep into the fascinating world of modern U.S. coins, specifically, one coin from 2009 that has captured the attention of collectors around the globe. We're talking about the United States of America gold $1 coin, minted in Philadelphia, known by its P mint mark. This isn't just a pretty coin with a golden glow, this is a piece with a story, a legacy, and, under the right circumstances, a jaw-dropping value. At first glance, the 2009 P gold $1 coin might seem like just another modern dollar from the Sacagawea series. But if you've been following the world of numismatics, you know that appearances can be deceiving. Some coins that look ordinary have details, varieties, or errors that can transform them from pocket change into life-changing finds. And in the case of the 2009 P, that transformation can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars. Before we dive into why this particular coin is so special, let's set the stage. The Sacagawea Dollar first debuted in the year 2000, with the iconic portrait of Sacagawea, Shoshone guide to the Lewis and Clark expedition, gracefully carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back. This design was meant to honor the invaluable role of Native Americans in American history while also introducing a new golden-colored coin to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Fast forward to 2009. This was a year of change for the series. The reverse design switched from the soaring eagle to a rotating series of designs celebrating Native American contributions to U.S. history. The first of these, issued in 2009, depicted a Native American woman planting seeds in a field of corn, beans, and squash, known as the Three Sisters. This new reverse was created by artist Norman E. Namath, and it became the start of the Native American $1 coin program. Now, the P mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary coin-producing facilities in the United States. But not all coins that come out of Philadelphia are the same. This is where details start to matter. Collectors have identified several things to look for in a 2009 P gold $1 coin. Strike quality. Philadelphia is known for producing both circulation strikes and high-quality examples for collectors. If you find one in pristine condition, what coin grading experts call mint state, you're already holding something of interest. Errors and varieties. This is where things get really exciting. Some 2009 P coins show unusual doubling in the lettering or the details of Sacagawea's portrait. Others have slight shifts in the strike, creating off-center designs that are rare and collectible. Planchet anomalies. In rare cases, coins may have been struck on improperly prepared blanks, leading to unusual coloration, incomplete plating, or strange surface textures. But what really sets the 2009 P gold $1 apart is its place in history. This was the first year of the new Native American Reverse series, making it a first-of-its-kind issue. Collectors love first-year designs, and when you combine that with a low-mintage, high-quality example, the demand skyrockets. Another factor driving the value of rare 2009 P coins is the changing face of modern coin collecting. In the past, most collectors focused on older coins, 19th-century silver dollars, early copper cents, or classic gold pieces. But in recent years, there's been a surge of interest in modern coins, especially those that are perfect examples of their kind. That means coins like the 2009 P gold $1, in flawless mint state 69 or 70 condition, are suddenly in the spotlight. Some of these coins were never intended for circulation at all, they were specially made for collectors and stored in protective packaging from day one. That's why, if you happen to have a coin that has been carefully preserved for over a decade, its surfaces free from scratches, its golden luster shining as if it just left the press, you could be looking at something extraordinary. There's also the thrill of the hunt. Many people don't realize that rare, valuable coins don't just come from dusty old collections. They can appear in everyday change, bank rolls, or inherited boxes of just some coins. The idea that a small golden dollar could be hiding in plain sight, holding the potential for a life-changing windfall, is exactly why so many collectors and treasure seekers are drawn to numismatics. It's worth mentioning that coin grading plays a huge role in determining value. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC use strict standards to evaluate coins. The difference between a coin graded mint state 68 and mint state 70 can be the difference between a few $100s and a six-figure payday. That's why serious collectors send their best finds to be certified. It's like giving your coin an official stamp of approval that the market trusts. Now, after exploring the history, the design, the minting details, and the collector demand, we arrive at the heart-pounding part of this story. Among the rarest and finest known examples of the 2009 P gold $1 coin, coins with perfect surfaces, razor-sharp details, and perhaps a touch of rarity from a special die or error, one has sold for a staggering $340,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single coin, struck in Philadelphia in 2009, with a face value of just $1, has fetched $340,000 at auction. That's the magic of coin collecting: history, art, rarity, and a touch of luck combining to turn ordinary change into something truly priceless. So, the next time you come across a golden dollar, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Take a closer look, check the date, the mint mark, the condition. You never know, you might just be holding your own ticket to a small fortune. And if this story has inspired you to go searching through your coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting treasures, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our next discovery. Until then, happy hunting, and may your change jar hide more than just spare change.